transmission online. Static moving through the room, body shifting with the moon. Every heartbeat pulling closer, like gravity inside the sound. Shadows moving wall to wall, voices echo through it all. One pulse underneath the crowd, getting louder now. 3, 2, 1, die, cut. Move your body endlessly. Hands high in the atmosphere. Feel the signal pulling near. Lost inside the frequency. Dagon in the satellite sky. We come alive tonight. Die drop community. I wanna feel the floor shake tonight. Every voice, every heartbeat, one signal, one movement. When this drops, I wanna hear the entire universe.
We'll sing it. Why is that? Why is that being captured? Weird.
Fox are dancing through the crowd, like a spark inside the dark. Shin calling through the speakers. Retro raising up the pressure. Nets of me floating through the sound. Everybody wait, listen now. Everybody jump, everybody move, everybody.
All right, welcome on in, everybody. Holy moly, guacamole. Let's start with the honors of naming the first person on the stream. It was Retro Cream. What's up, Retro Creams? Then we got the real Hellcat. Good to see you, real Hellcat. Got it. What? Good to see you. And Balinor, a pleasure. How are you doing, real Hellcat? And of course, Balinor, my man. What do you do? What's up? What's going on? What is new? Got my trusty old Spindrift. I forgot to put some Olipop in the fridge. I love me some Olipop. But I love this one. This one's a good one. So did you guys see the clip that was posted on my Instagram and all that stuff? We made sure we posted that video because that jump scare was hilarious. So doing okay. Dealing with the heat wave. Oh, I know. It's been hitting us too. It's been 100 degrees today. It's gonna be 100 degrees tomorrow. It's gonna be 100 degrees on Friday. So just stay cool, be hydrated, drink a lot of. I have a lot of electrolytes. So if you guys ever see me drinking something like this is my electrolyte water. So 64 ounces. I just filled it a little bit up. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated, and yeah, hopefully you have AC in your crib, because I can't imagine living without an AC, because the worst thing is being hot as hell in the house and you try to sleep. Isn't that the worst? Like, I try to tell Minty about this. Like, I rather, oh, it's gonna be so expensive, but you know what? Guess what? I'd rather sleep at 72 degrees instead of being like 75. 75 degrees to me is death. Supposed to hit 104, 110 between 4th and Saturday. Woo-wee. I mean, today was 100 here, and it wasn't that bad. The humidity, luckily, wasn't too bad. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. All right. Try 80s indoors and trying to sleep in an upstairs room, no windows, no AC. Ugh. Yeah, dude, Balinor, I sympathize and empathize. Old farmhouse. Yeah, no, dude, see, I lived in a basement for 20 years. So I was kind of blessed with the not so hot summer and not so cold winters. I was kind of lucky with that. When I was growing up, I lived in a lot of times I lived in basements. It was a finished basement, so. And my first apartment was a ground level apartment. You know, depending on how you look at it, it could be like a basement. So, but then the preceding apartments that I lived in are either second floor, third floor, seventh floor. The second apartment actually had I had the second floor, but also had the roof access, so I was able to use the roof. They told me like only for storage, but I put a karaoke setup so it didn't bother anybody. We would blast karaoke songs all the time, and it was so much fun. But during the summer, god dang, that was hot, and the winters are freezing up there. Yeah. What's up, Finchan? How you doing? I'm glad, Balinor. I'm glad you don't have to deal with that now. No, if the temperature, if the thermostat or the thermometer in the bedroom says 73 degrees, I'm like, oh hell no, that has to come down. At least 72. The max I can do is like 72 degrees. You know, it's they say the ideal temperature is like 68, but you know, okay, fine. I'll meet at the middle ground and I'll meet at 72. Right now it's 74 degrees. I have the fan on, and you know, even the AC is running. It's still 74 degrees. So not too bad. How's your day? Oh, you know, good. It was just another day at work. I'm trying to, now that this is my year 2, I guess year 2 at my workplace. I'm trying to like learn a little more. I said I would like to be trained on certain things that I don't know about, like aside from IT. Like I want to make I want to also grow and evolve. And like I want my brain to be a little bit stimulated during the day. Maybe because I was at school. So now I'm just like okay, I think I'm ready to learn some new stuff. So I set my heat at 72, AC at 76. Oh, okay, that's a good way to save some money. The heat, I usually set it at like 70, and then AC should be like 72. Yeah. Like even I literally sleep without like pants on, no shorts. I just have a t-shirt on and underwear and no blankies at 72 degrees. I'm meeting in the middle. I love to have blankies on. Below 70 into his sinus issues. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I have that. Well, I mean, I do. I have to wash my sinuses every day because it just gets really, really gnarly if I don't. Finchan watching the stream for 50 consecutive streams. God dang. So if you guys didn't know, if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you do! Instagram. I mean, exclamation point social. My goodness, exclamation. And make sure, if you guys love our clips, make sure you like and share. Let's spread that Daichan scream across the whole entire, entire world, because you don't want to just be, you don't want to be selfish and hold on to all these screams by yourself. I mean, it's nice to share, right? I think it's nice to share. So, let's see. Yeah, this one right here. Oh, this is it.
This past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Speaking about jump scares.
Turns out, Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year.
This is great.
That so?
This is my one of my favorite
I'll give you a
screams.
quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Speaking about jump scares.
It's such
Turns
a
out,
it's such a
Shiraishi's
great.
reputation really went down the dumps
My
this
gosh,
past
Shin
year.
did a great job.
Is that so? I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh. So make sure, you guys, exclamation point social, follow us on all the little platforms, Instagram, and yeah, YouTube Shorts is where I put all these clips. So make sure you spread it around, spread that love. And if you guys ever want to join the Foxy crew, it's all completely free. These are all free stuff for you guys to support the stream and get the screams heard, because we love them screams. I know y'all love the screams. All right. So self-advertisement is over. I did put a counter here now. Because you guys didn't know how many we got. Funny enough, we have so many more than screams. So, but it is what it is. Yeah. So I had to. Shit. Why does it do that? Stop snapping like that, bro. All right, here we go. All right, so we got 19 screams and 58 in this game. Okay, where are we going? All right, we are going. We gotta go to. Where did we go last time? Okay. Fancy sushi. With the dusk approaching, they have no time to waste. With that in mind, Tatsumi and Erio direct their investigation towards Komagata High School and the Shiraishi residence. Wait, what? Oh, that's... Oh, we gotta go to Yako. Sorry. Okay, we gotta go to Yako, right? Why isn't it working?
Alecho.
Oh.
Good morning, Yako. Alech. 6 bar 069
Oh
rise
no,
and
Yako.
Five.
Shit. It's not doing it well. Huh? You're up. Huh? It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Duh, I am... Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Seems like you're fully awake. Oh, Mio. Thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best that I can hope for. It's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry. I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped in all of this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just, who are you exactly, Mio? Oh, well, the hairpin? Come on, that hairpin, bro? The truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you learned that kind of stuff like you would with the flower arranging? I had quite an eventful childhood. Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would have taken a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like an assistant, to a notable paranormal expert. Ah, here we go. Thank you.
Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student. Fi.
Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then, but still, it's really amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school, and why I'm going to look into the cause of all of this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power's diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako. Is it really so wrong, trying to bring Michio back, I mean? I can't approve of it. The right may be the dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse, no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it stops the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, if you feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right. Thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. Cheers, I'm drinking my vintage Ollie. Cheers. Finchantink. Huh? I thought it's unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have... I'll go ask. Thanks. This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Oh, okay. Mr. Junoichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I've heard, Mr. Jonochi's body was in the middle of the grounds, but his body was covered in bruises like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely that it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary. Yeesh. So the curses really do kill people, and someone used it. Shh. Keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Yee! Sorry. I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there, isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Jonochi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Mio, wait for me. Huh? So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. She owes you? Yeah, right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms? Huh? So that's what it was. Did you hear about Mr. Jonochi? Heard about it? I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you... It was almost dawn. Oh, wait. Oh, I can use the different voice then.
It was almost dawn. Probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out onto the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed.
Someone help me. Forgive me, Michio.
Or something like that while he was running around. Michio. He mentioned Michio.
Oh, sorry.
Michio. He mentioned Michio.
Oh, shoot.
Was there anyone else out on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a gi in.
School uniform and her braids.
Oh,
I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life like T was wrong, and T'll do anything. Why? Then all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there.
His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him.
He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there.
Then he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But... Jesus Christ. Who was that? Is that who I think it is? Yeah, Starstream. Pfft, I knew it. What's up, Starstream? Thank you, sir. But what, from what you told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jonochi and killed him. Hell, if I know anything about that, I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count them for shit. Not like they believe in such an insane story anyways. Right. But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, I guess. There was one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died the other day. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I'm really cursed. Pisses me off. You've got it all wrong. The spirits that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah. This was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though, I'm sure that was hard enough for you. That's all I know about that asshole's death. Hey, Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jonochi died. Sounds like a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from up high up. Could they have been killed by some same curse? I don't think so. The curses of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, that Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. Hitomi, were you possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say sure is, thanks to Mia, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? It is possible with spirits who have very close relationship to their target, like sibling or parent and child. But you almost never hear about the people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. So this senses, or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? What is that word?
IWH, so the seances or W
Seances?
you see on TV are all bogus! Exclamation Sage.
Not quite. They are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirit they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over a person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do it on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you are choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence, why there are a lot of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. So why... Oh my god, why do they talk so much? I wish they had voiceovers. My goodness. Why do they have to talk so much? Like, I don't understand. This is Square Enix. Square Enix, why didn't you have voiceover actors? You have the money. That's my big complaint about this game. At least give you the option for one, you know? So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden saying she was going to exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh, I guess that makes sense. Hitomi, last night before you witnessed Mr. Jonouchi's collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You gonna tell the cops? No, right, with everything that happened with Jonouchi. They suspect you if we told them we saw you with him last night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyways. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, that piece of shit Jonouchi called me over here acting like he was going to attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever. I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer on society when he doesn't know shit about them. That asshole was the one always acting like a scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us more in detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain. Where to start? Is it because... Never mind. What did you mean by Mr. Jonouchi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know! Michio Shirai, right? Oh. The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but the creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school, make her do whatever he wanted. What? I mean, what do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it up to your imagination. Nothing like that. Oh, shit. God damn it. I don't know anything about this. How could I have not known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Jonouchi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. Hitomi, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around the school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking him what he was doing. Walked in on it. Oh, thank you.
I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whisper. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret.
Yako Michio, why?
She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was true. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment she was soft.
No. Of course, Jonouchi didn't change. He kept on doing whatever he was doing. I don't trust either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it. Hitomi, if you knew about it, then why didn't you... You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming Hitomi. Michio, why? Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more than person meets the eye. You know! My God. There must be a reason. Don't know. Got nothing to do with me. What you described does sound like Miss Chio killed Mr. Jonouchi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way. You mean that really like her ghosts? Like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't even have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright, then supposing that what the spirit board said is true, Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was that kind of a girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. So last night, how did it start? Ah, right. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. Yapping simulator. I know. My God. Yappy, yappy, yappy. He didn't look like a good cop at all. Real tough guy. Real rough guy. But good look at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. Huh? So there was someone like that with the police? Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act a little shy kid. all of a sudden. She told me she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. It must have been terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the garden last night, the night he died. Oh no. Thank you.
Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he'd listen to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day, he called me over there like usual. But something seemed off about him. Like he was worried about something.
Be Yako worried about something?
Yeah, he asked me for a favor, too. That was pretty unusual.
Yako, a favor? What kind of favor?
He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to HC onto it for him. Why?
A talisman.
Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one.
Yako, huh? Michio, what does she have to do with this?
Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with he. While they were together, he noticed that she had like a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject.
Yako, a talisman that Michio had.
He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said.
Could there have been something that Michio can't tell even the police about?
Yako, I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Janouchi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dire on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either.
Michio, what is it that had such a strong grip on you?
So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to see look into it for him. Why?
Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you.
Hell if no. When I looked inside it, there's just a weird, kinda grimy scrap of wood.
Yako, so you've seen inside it.
But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what Colin was asking is such a pain in the ass. I figured he had to be serious about it.
Oh, and since he died right after that, why?
Yeah, he even said to me, WY. 6, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. 4, give them to
Why
a
does
guy
it say
named
4,
Nakagoshi at the
6?
police department. 4G, knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him.
Kiyase-chan, Nakagoshi.
Yako,
You
HM,
know?
do you know him, Mio?
No, I've just heard the name, I think. Why?
So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. Why?
Sorry, I kept saying why because of the
Anyway,
arrow.
It didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request.
Hitomi, yeah? That talisman, would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all much yet. It is important to me. Oh, okay. Yappity, yappity, yap. So last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had? Yeah, and I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me the cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now. Come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock of the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he used it for secret meetings before. We climbed over the front gate to get in, So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night, but nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I had been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Eep, were you okay? Yeah, that's right. When you two shut up. I was able to get away while Jonouchi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really thanks to all you. So it's really all thanks to you two that I've got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterwards, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and the old man Ashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Jonouchi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for a talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you two find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info where we can normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's house. Here's the phone number. Thanks, we'll call her if we need to talk with you. And what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. Don't die out there, okay? Thanks, we'll be careful. My God. Yappity, 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 yap. My God. All that conversation, led to almost nothing. Is it just me? Is it just me? That was a lot of yappity, 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 yap, and it didn't say anything. My God. Jeez. What a round around to give me a story. When I see dialogues like this, it gets frustrating. Don't die out there. All right, then. We got a lot of new information and a lot of yapping. Sounds like Mr. Jonouchi was killed by the curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Jonouchi seems to be different. Okay, thank you.
The people in the school at the time other than us were Mr. John Diache, Somin and old man Ashimiya, who you ran into. And I was thinking it would be among them, but four. Yeah, Colin, but there dot was one more person. It told me saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. 2.
Yako, from what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one.
Mr. Jonouchi is pretty suspicious, though. Yako, if he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed.
Right. That's why I say there are multiple why.
Yako, oh right. The person who killed Mr. Jonouchi would have the B1 too. Yakin, which means it must be either the mysterious girl or old man Ashimiya?
Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonouchi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but...
Yako, oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Arashi outside the main gate last night.
You did. It's likely he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection.
Yako, so we'll have to be careful of old man Ashimiya and Mr. Arashi. Yakko 7 want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but...
As for what to do now, I'd like to find who's responsible for feasts and shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping at source. Huh, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? My God, dude. So should I go to the Komagata Bridge? I guess, right? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, we were just here. And so, Mio, Kurosuzu, and Yako Sakazaki decided their next location to investigate. Ah. Oh, they were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears things are up and running now.
Back in the Edo period, the canal known as the South Warigasui ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Queen Shicho Station or Ryogoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. The stories of the ever-burning lantern and the foot-washing mansion both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by the road as well.
This is quite a lively area, huh?
I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center.
Oh my God.
Do you know the popular expression, new month, new scream?
Is it? What's up, Shin? Jesus Christ. Shin! Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Look at how many Yanos we have versus Screams. Isn't that wild? It's crazy.
To think the small soap-making company could grow so much in such a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsuya Yamamori is called the Queen.
You mentioned that Takumi Works has a secretary. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I remember reading this. Oops. Nice try. You couldn't scare me right now because of the alright, oh yeah, I already checked this. So okay, this is the alright, so there, we don't have any more to do. Right? Is it just me? Here we are. Come on, got the high. Classes are suspended for a day, so the students are just wandering around aimlessly. Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Boss, what is it? You want to talk to those girls?
Yeah, I do. This is divine intervention. We were brought here for a reason. Come on, idiot.
Huh? What?
Burihei, aren't you?
You must be that high schooler skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about. Say that again? Sorry about that. He's with me. Mr. Tsutsumi, if that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I prefer not to work for free, to be honest. Don't worry about that. If you help us out, you can have whatever you want. Boss's treat.
Wait.
Really? Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go into a fancy sushi place. Oh yeah, like one of those places in Ginza? I've never been. Let's go. We've got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls are at our service.
Hold on now. What just happened? I never said sushi.
Looking forward to it, boss.
Wait, since when were you included?
Haha, you guys are funny. You should do a stand-up. What? So how much have you been able to figure out? Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadows, which boosts the power of curses, then brought forth the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses to gather a soul dredge for the rite of resurrection. At least, that's my hypothesis.
Sounds about right so far.
As I'm sure you know.
There are actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast Shadow was to cast, the Curse of Stones appears before those who wanted the rite and locales of those 7 mysteries. We've managed to gather 3 Curse Stones so far, including the one I got first, the Evergreen Beach.
You got 3 already? Wow. We have the curse stones of Fool's Procession. Well, Yako, the girl standing behind me, does. That's me. Yako, the girl standing behind me. Oh.
She does? Is she alright? We could take it off your hands.
Well, the Feast of Shadows has no effect during the day, so there's still something I want to find out.
Alright. I'll leave the Fool's Procession with you two then.
Damn. What's that rope all about?
It indicates where Jonochi's body was found. They moved his body, but this way we still have an idea how it's found.
Yikes, that's a little gross. You can even see now how his arms and legs are all... Ugh. Cool it, Ariel. You're scaring her. This kind of stuff is much more for a little much for a kid. Hey, I'm pretty sure she only asked because you were staring at it so intently.
Alright, that's enough. Mio, what do you think?
I knew it the second I looked at the scene. You're right, traces of a curse still linger here.
I figured as much.
Does that mean Jonochi was killed by one of the curses of the 7 mysteries?
Yes, a strong curse like that always leaves behind a trace.
Wow, Mio, you're so calm. Are you used to this kind of thing? I wouldn't say I'm used to it. It just comes with experience, I guess.
No?
I've heard some stories about you. Didn't you investigate a gruesome scene where someone had been killed by a paranormal attack without even breaking a sweat? Stop it, Mr. Tsutsumi. She's going to get the wrong idea. Whoa, that's amazing. Mia, you're a professional. You think? Oh my god. Yappity, yappity, yap. My gosh. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. Yappity, yappity, yappity. One thing I do miss about retro games, you don't need to yappity, yappity, yappity every little single thing. Is it just me, guys? Like today is all, I mean, it's always been yappity, yappity. I'm losing my voice quick. And the problem is it's daytime, so the whole background is bright too, so the AI thing won't work really well. Let me see.
V Yakko, totally. You're cool even in the face of death. That's awesome.
Oh, maybe I might be able to use this.
Oh, when you put it like that, I'm not sure how awesome it is.
So a curse was used here, which
Oh, wait.
means the curse bearer must have been on the scene
Scene 2.
2-4.
Sorry. Should have been the dude.
Thank you. Please keep Kolgumai by the cursed stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop he Feast of Shadows. The fees.
Oh, okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other curse bearers? Have you run into any of them?
Well, last night at school.
You were here last night?
Yes. You dot sex.
You dot sex?
Huh.
You two were using a spirit board? That's so cool.
So that's when you ran into the cursed echo. I'm glad you survived the encounter.
Or else somehow we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The curse echo we saw took the shape of a woman missing an arm and a leg.
Like, nani? A woman missing an arm and a leg.
Arm and a leg. Oh yeah, it's one side. One side, one side, one side, one side.
One side read, this is bad.
What's so bad about that phone?
Characters in this game. Do you have 5 minutes? I would need to talk to you for 3 hours.
Yeah, Shin. Seriously, would you? Yeah. Do you want to talk for 5 minutes? Because I'm going to talk 5 hours. It's so wild. So wild, this game. You idiot.
Think,
The curse bearer of one-sided reed is
Nejima. Nejima Fujika.
Humichika.
He admitted himself. That's his curse.
He am up, fat's right. Veggie wait but if at high case BV.
Oh no, it's all the white clothing. That's what it is. Nijima might have been here last night. What?
I mean, it's possible he was lying to us, but what?
Who's N Ijime?
No clue. Who's Nejima? No clue. They have no clue.
So, Nejima is trying to take advantage of the Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes.
Her exclamation 2. He said he's going to massacre the city N at sundown today. Exclamation 2 VA.
And stritig to get Colin to your daughter, too. 4.
That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So just to be sure, could you tell me who else was at the school last night?
Jesus Christ. Hype train started. Well, who scared me this time? Is that Starstream? Oh no! It was Immortal Snowbulb. You've been good. Thank you, Immortal Snowbulb. I didn't see your name pop up. Thank you so much. And then Dark Methus. You did that little too close to the Scream one. Thank you guys.
There was us, Mr. Jonochi, one of our classmates, Hitomi.
Don't forget old man Ashimiya. Netflix is using AI now? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean Netflix is using AI? How is Netflix using AI? Scream twice in 2 minutes? Oh, we scream a lot. Wait, Hitomi? Do you mean Hitomi Okuda, second year student? Yes. Why?
Boss, she was here last night.
I saw Hitomi earlier, though, and she didn't seem like a curse bearer to me. You did? Did you talk to her? Yes.
Would you mind if we ask you a few questions about that?
Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear you won't drag her into this. Ah, I see. Don't worry, this is about a different matter. A different matter? You mean about that police officer, Mr. Yoshimi? You know about that? Did Hitomi say something about him? Yes, she did actually. Can't believe there's so many Yanos in this game. Hitomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. He did. What was it? Yoshimi gave her a talisman? Yes. Apparently he also took her for another one just like it. One that Michio had. What kind of talisman could they be, boss? Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about them with his dying breath, they must have been pretty important. Did they find the talisman on Michio where her body was found? I'll check, but if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died. Right. Would you consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about the talisman. I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. Jesus Christ!
Let's reach level 2.
Jesus Christ, shit. Reach level 2. Hey, shit. I'm no good, huh? I was friends with Yoshimi, though. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not all that scary for a cop. But I doubt that'll be enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. To be honest, she was even a bit worried of us. Well then. Do you think she talked to Yoshimi's fiancé? Have they met before? Oh, they have. She told us about that. Yes, she might be willing to talk to her. All right, then we better find her fast. You haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying. My God, they like to talk. If we're talking about people who were at school last night, there was one more person, though I'm not too clear on the details. There was someone else? Apparently, Hitomi actually saw Mr. Jonochi getting cursed and killed last night. What? Talk about some vital information. What she said happened was... Thank you. Oh, no, never mind. Michio was the one who killed Mr. Jonochi. Are you sure it was really Michio that she saw? Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't there. That must mean there was another curse bearer here last night. Jonochi was killed by the curse, so someone had to have been there, whether it was Michio or not. Damn, boss. Do you think it really could have been Michio's ghost? I mean, based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Calm down. Just because a paranormal exists doesn't mean that just anything is possible. It's still possible that Nejima was behind Jonochi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? Oh my God, just so many. About this janitor, Ashimiya, was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he worked there? Here? Huh? Why are you so interested in all of a sudden? Immortal Snowbait for watching 3 consecutive streams. Thank you. 3 streams of making me scream. Damn. I appreciate you. Yap, yap, yap. See? It's a lot of yappity, yappity, yap. I only just transferred to this school, though, so I have no idea. He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. Oh, Shin, can you answer me this thing? You said you've watched like 5 playthroughs of this. When you watch people play, did they do the voices? Did they read all the dialogue? And did anybody also mention how much yappity yappity yap is there in this game? Netflix said it will use AI to recreate the voice of the late Gene Wilder in a new reality TV series in the world of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oh God, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. What do you guys feel about that? The AI generated stuff. I mean, we did go see Wizard of Oz in Vegas in the Sphere, and I think that a lot of that was AI. That's pretty cool, but man, wow. What do you guys think about it? Let me know. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him. I see. Thanks. I think I'm starting to get a better picture of all this. Huh? Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under alias after their release. The notoriety adds to their attached to their former name can get in the way of proper rehabilitation, you see. What are you? No way. Erio, have the officers apprehend the janitor. He worked in a night shift, so he might still be in the overnight room. Yes, right away. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room has been empty all morning. Sounds like they've been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere. Ooh. No. That all but confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashimiya? The old man seriously hated getting his picture taken. He always avoided. Hey, what's up, John Esty? What a bananic game. Fun so far. No, the game is fun. I like the game. It's just a lot of yappity, 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 yap. My God, so much dialogue about talking about nothing. They did all the voices, and they mentioned how much they love to talk. Yeah, it's a lot of yappity yap. They could probably, if you want to trim off the dialogue, like the fat of the dialogue, you can probably trim a good quarter of it. But the game itself is good. I like the story. It's just like, oh my God. I guess it's trying to mimic what it would be like in real life. You know, like I'm so used to games being more concise and just kind of like right to the point. But in real life, it doesn't work that way, right? And in real life, you'll have those awkward silences, and they'll be like, let me think about it. Oh, by the way, or the ADHD moments and stuff. But I expect video games to be a little bit more like, hey, let's get to the point, shall we? But this game is trying to mimic real life, I guess. Call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimiya. We can't let him get away. Yes, sir. I'll contact headquarters right away. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not even a check mark yet. Oh my. I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, how could an old man have been a horrible criminal mastermind? I can't believe it. And a curse bearer on top of that. To think he was so close to us this whole time. Ugh, gives me chills. We don't even know if he's the one yet. Oh my God. Already making assumptions. A guy like that really shouldn't be allowed to work at a high school. Let's hope it isn't already too late. Oh. I may have shown Ashimiya my curse stone last night. Nani? I don't like this one bit. Nijima did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearers, but I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, but then could it have been the old man Ashimiya who attacked you in the hallway? Ah, I almost told him that you were still in the building too. What? You did? Yikes, good thing I didn't say anything. You might have gotten very lucky there, kid. Decided, right? Oh my God. This is too much. I hope they've... Never mind. This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law. Help us. See, why couldn't they just put that in there? Like, why do I have to go to this menu? Yeah, it's just too much talking. I know. My gosh. Maybe I'm just getting old, guys. Like, it's a lot of yappity yappity. Let's get to the point. To put a stop on the Feast of Shadows, it would help if I knew more about how the curses of these 7 mysteries first came out. In that case, you're probably best off talking to that crabby research guy. Oh shit! I pushed the button. It kept going. All right, he's a teacher. Wait. Wait. You're probably best off talking to that crabby research. I would very much like to talk to him. All right, he's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. Do you know where he is? I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his paper. Oh, the cafe. Oh, Kurokikyo Cafe in Kamezawa. Thanks. We'll head over there right now. School rules says we're not allowed to go to cafes though.
Don't worry about it. I'll allow it. Thank you. Huh? That's all it takes? Maybe. There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who orchestrated all this for a reason. I want to find out why. Yes. Mayu Chozawa will let you know as soon as we manage to contact her. Okay. I'll be willing to give Hitomi's contact information to her. Oh, right. One more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions on the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nagagoshi from the police headquarters. What? So it was Nagagoshi's case? Why would Yoshimi tell her that? Could you check on that? I will, but I don't know if they'll pick up when I call. Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Well, yes, Nakagoshi's the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists, or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All the Paranormal Affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases. Geez, what's up with that? That amulet Hitomi was looking for may be the missing puzzle piece to this mystery. Oh, Jesus. Finally, she's done yapping. Okay, now we have to talk to this yappity yap. Let's see. What was that thing you mentioned about Michio earlier? Something about grudge? Did you know about her? Anything about her? What's your relation? I'm her friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first. I see. We gained a lot of information from you two. It's only fair we share as well. Tell her, Edio. Oh, right. Keep in mind that this is just a theory, though. Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide, but a vehicular collision. Wait, what? An accident? Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had the doubts about being a suicide. A van? Speeding? Yako, what's wrong? Are you okay? Sorry. A van. There's a young man in the driver's seat. Yuck. Why did the thing go ahead? What the hell? Why did the dialogue just go ahead? Huh? Yes. Wait, was I? Are you back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweat. Huh. Yeah. I'm okay, I think. Sorry. I went a little crazy there. It's no problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite a surprise, though. Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Well, he didn't give me any specifics, if you're wondering about that. So I don't know if that was truly on Michio's mind either. Right. Do you have any idea why Jonochi was so scared of Michio? Well, about that. I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but... No. I see. Well, I half expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, it's hard to explain. I wonder what he got his hands on able to blackmail her like that. This game needs to learn a lot about properly embedding subtitles. You know what this game needs, Finchan? An optional voiceover. If they're going to talk this much, they should have put an optional voiceover. It's Square Enix. You know what I mean? It's Square Enix. The game came out, I don't know, I think like a couple of years ago, right? Like 2023. Come on, Square Enix. You could have had at least some like voiceover on it. They could have. They have the funding. They have money. They could have done it. Michio, what happened? Jesus, thank goodness. Right? I mean, that's where my mind went. Then it would have been cool. Then it would have been more immersive if they had the voiceover acting.
I would have voice acted this game for $12 and coffee. They can't tell me they couldn't find talent. Yeah, they come on. They Hey boss, forensics is calling. I'll go see what they have to say. Sure, thanks. Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene. What is that? A ribbon? Yeah, the kind you use to tie up your hair. What? I've seen that ribbon before. You have? Go on then. That's the ribbon Michio always used to wear. Nani? Does that mean that Michio is here? Are you sure? Definitely. I have the same one at home. We bought them together. That has to be hers. Then, did she come back to life somehow? But how? What about if it's actually not Michio? What about if it's actually Yako's? What about if it's her? What do you think? If I was Michio and I came back to life, where would I go? That's the question. She got her revenge on Jonochi, but she may have more revenge to dish out. What about if Yako was possessed and she did it? Huh? For Michio, I don't know. I'm just thinking. Is there anyone else that had a grudge against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision? If she really did come back to life, then it's terribly sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. Sus. I'm afraid that's all we can tell you. Don't worry, you are a big help. Thank you. We should start a search for Nejima and Mayu Chozawa. It might be worth checking out Michio's house as well, just in case. Let's use the school as our base of operations. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here. Got it. Thank you. Good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Araishi about a way to lift this curse. All right, boss. Let's get going whenever you're ready. My God, dude. Okay. Hold on one second. I need to pee. Let me go pee. Whew. My goodness. Ah. Oh my gosh, my back is hurting me. Actually, no, not my back. My legs are killing me. Did leg day today. Been incorporating a lot of kettlebell. Been trying to get better with kettlebell exercises, and oof, kicked my butt today. Ugh. I kicked my own butt today. If that makes any sense. I kicked my own butt today. All right. Okay.
There is no bathroom.
There is no bathroom. I just bought my first 10-pound kettlebell. GG! Hell yeah. Finchan, what kind of exercise are you going to be doing with the kettlebell, man? Christ, dude. Immortal Snowball. I know you love to scare me, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. My goodness. Lucky, when Retro Chris did his, there is no bathroom, I was just putting my headphones on. So you got me at the perfect time. My gosh, you guys are too funny. My God, my voice. Hey, Color Theory. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Where's my... There it is. 99. Ah! Oh, my God. What's up, Color Theory? How you doing? I'm doing all right. Can't complain. I'm just trying to rest my voice for just a second. Butt stuff. Funny that this game has no voice acting but still voice volume option. I think that was there for the scaries because the one of the curse, the one with the legs, the leg curse. You can hear that.
What does that sound?
Oh, this is Silent Hill 2. Old school Silent Hill 2. Did you like Silent Hill F? I had to avoid the stream because I was playing it too. Voices because that was the original intent was to have this. You know, it was I liked it. I just couldn't stream. I guess even this game. I couldn't justify streaming 4 playthroughs of it without making everybody bored. And not just bored, but like, yeah, if it was off stream, I might be able to do it. But if it's for stream, I don't know if I can sit through 4 playthroughs and, you know, try to everybody engaged. And it's not gonna scare me either. You want to join a club? So that's another thing because I know what's gonna happen in the game after the multiple playthroughs.
Girls, aren't you? Damn it!
So we just watched the endings on stream.
He figured me out.
Well, actually the endings are pretty different. And some of them, it's supposed to be the good ending, but I don't know if it's an actual good ending kind of thing.
Ah!
You know, like similar to like Silent Hill 2, like at least in the remake, like is it a really good ending kind of thing?
Son of a bitch!
I wonder how many. Well, I mean, Silent Hill in general has a bunch of endings. So like, Color Theory, did you beat Silent Hill 2 remake? Because like for me, when I got the leave, we got the leave ending where that little girl Laura leaves with you.
Oh my! Imagine that's you. That would teach you to be not so grumpy.
And then yeah, that's supposed to be the good ending, but I didn't think it was a good ending because it's like, is it really one of those things, you know? Like on the surface level, yeah, it sounds like a good ending, but if you really think about it, because the whole point of Silent Hill is for you to think about. I'm gonna show it's like a mind fuck. That's what Silent Hill is, right? So you start to think like, is it really a good ending? Especially if you know the characters and how they are, right? Yeah. So like in James's case, like, okay, so Laura, James takes her in because, you know, oh, never mind. Silent Hill F is the only one I played so far, so everybody have a little girl. I'm not sure. It's okay. It's okay. The little girl has nothing to do with like this. That's not a spoiler. So you never played Silent Hill at all? Okay. Sorry. Because Silent Hill 2 is like 25 years old. So I thought you might have played Silent Hill 2 back in the PS2 days. So my bad. My apologies. Silent Hill Townfall scheduled to release on September 24th, 26. Oh, that's soon. I want to play Silent Hill remake. I just, come on, Bluebird team, please. I see you waving, so I'm guessing. Yeah. No. I said like I wasn't expecting you to not play Silent Hill 2. I thought you might have played the OG one on the PS2. But yeah, I want to play Silent Hill Remake. I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm so excited for Silent Hill Remake. Oh my god. My favorite game in the whole series is probably still Silent Hill 1. Maybe story-wise Silent Hill 2, but I love Silent Hill 1. I don't know if it's the old PS1 graphics, but it's just so good. I've had the PS2, but I haven't gone around to it yet because it's in Japanese. Wait. No. You can change the language, Color Theory. You can change the language to English. Even if it's the Japanese version, because we played the Japanese version on stream. Right? Wasn't it? What? They say fall 2027? Okay. Yeah, I think so. When we played Silent Hill 2, we played the Japanese version. Because the English version of Silent Hill 2 is so expensive. So I looked into it, and yes, you can. That's why I bought all the Japanese versions. I bought Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4 on the PS2, the Japanese version. We played it on stream. So, and I can tell you for a fact, right, guys? Right, Shin, Dark Methods, like when we played original like Silent Hill, it was in English. But I think we played the Japanese versions. Let me see. Slain. Yep, that's what, yep. Language is always in English. You can change subtitles to English in all region releases of Silent Hill 2. So yeah, you just go to the option and change to English. It'll apply to the menus and subtitles. Yep. That's the only reason why I went with the Japanese version, because it was fractions of the cost, and you can still play it in English. I did buy the Japanese version of Fatal Frame on the PS2, and those you can't change to English. I like playing games to practice reading, but it slows the game down a lot. Hell yeah. No, I get you. I totally get that. Especially with like the PS2 era games, there's a lot of kanji in there, so you have to, yeah, it takes a while. But yeah, man, you can totally play the PS2 version. Play it. Okay, Color Theory. If you're gonna play Silent Hill, well, you gotta play the first one. You have to play the first one. 2 is great. 1, I think 1 is the best. And then you have to play 1, because I don't want to spoil anything, but it ties into Silent Hill 3. So you have to play 1. Because I don't want you to play 2, 3, and 4. And like, I mean, it's all separate games. Oh, you played the first back when I was a kid, but I don't think I beat it. Okay. Beat the first 1, then go to 2, and then go to 3 and 4. 3, yeah, you have to play 1 to play 3. I would say story-wise, you might just think, oh, I don't know. But if you played 1 and then you play 3, you're gonna be like, oh, what, shit, kind of thing. You'll have that kind of moment. So, I would definitely recommend you playing 1 before you're playing 3. I love the foggy. Silent Hill is always foggy. That's the whole So basically, what the fog thing is, it was for the PS1. So Silent Hill Silent Hill had that short draw distance to save memory, right? Because all the polygons, it couldn't compute like far distances. So the draw distance. So what they did was they put the fog there, so that it doesn't have to load as much in the memory, so it loads faster and it runs better. So it just became a franchise staple from that. Now everybody associates Silent Hill with fog. So, but yeah, I love 1. 1 was the scariest, I think. Maybe it's the graphics, I don't know. Yeah, breeding creativity. Absolutely. All right. I think. All right. Let's listen to some more yappity yaps. let's watch some more yappity yaps. But I love Silent Hill Color Theory. It's probably my favorite horror game in like all in horror genre. Like I would easily take Silent Hill over Resident Evil any day, every day, as far as horror games are concerned. Yappity yap. Don't get me wrong. I love Resident Evil, and I love at least 2. I really love 2. So, but oh, isn't that interesting? Resident Evil 2 is great, the best. Silent Hill 2 is considered the best. What was the other one? Grandia 2. What other? Streets of Rage 2. A lot of the second games seem to get a lot of love. Yeah, we're gonna do more. So what is this game? So this game Paranormasight. Oh my God. So basically, well, this game is made by Square Enix. So Square Enix being Final Fantasy series. So it's basically like a supernatural mystery visual novel. I guess it's considered a horror genre per se, but you're basically following different characters whose stories intertwine after they become involved with like cursed relics called the Curses of Honjo, and like they're all separate, but then right now we're intertwining now. A couple of the characters, like the detectives and these schoolgirls, now their stories are kind of now intermingling with each other, right? So these curses, so when you use a curse and kill people, you can essentially resurrect somebody, and everybody has their own like motives and secrets. Like they have their own reasoning why they want to like curse someone, so they can resurrect whoever they want to bring back to life. So one person wants to bring some like old famous artist back, and like have him create art in the modern age. And then this one girl wants to resurrect her friend because she died from an accident. Like there's different like motives and stuff. It's like, yeah, it builds a lot of suspense, solving mysteries and figure out how like everybody is connected. It's pretty neat. And it's Square Enix. I was not expecting this from Square Enix, but it's really good. I'm enjoying it. All right, are we going to the cafe? Sorry, the music got repetitive really quick. But this oh my God, people love to really talk in this game. Yappity yappity yap. Hopefully they're not wearing light color clothes, please, so I can use the AI voice. Let me see how dark it is. You know what they should have also done? Oops. You know what they should have done? They should have gave me an option to have windows around, like a window around the text dialogue. Then we could have made, instead of being transparent, you can make it translucent, and then you can make it darker or lighter, make it dark so that this OCR could be, the AI would have read it a lot easier. But they didn't give you, most games give you that option. Now, at least modern day games do, but this game clearly doesn't want you to do that. I like Square and I like Enix. I don't mind Square. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Oh no, Square and Enix, they're legends. I like Square. I think Square's best work is obviously in the 90s. Obviously, right? I would say from 91. I would say Square's peak was like 91 to like 2001. I think like right where Final Fantasy X kicked in. I think that was like, that's the end, right? If I think Final Fantasy IV is like the beginning of the golden age, the end of that golden age is Final Fantasy X. There, boom, that's it. I think that's within that window of time. That's 10 years. Can you? Yo, how isn't that wild to think that span is only 10 years? Isn't that wild? All those games that like Square and Enix both released, they're like legendary in the span of 10 years. Dude, 10 years ago right now for us is 2016. How many legendary games have one or two companies released? Oh wait. Like I'm saying Enix and Square. I'm not saying like Konami, Tecmo, Bandai. I'm not Hudson, Capcom. I'm just saying Square. Well, as a publisher, you have to put publisher there. You have to put publisher there. I mean, of course, if it's just dev, because Color Theory, Enix never developed Dragon Quest. It was mostly Chunsoft. Earlier, I think Dragon Quest was a lot of it was done by Chunsoft, the earlier ones. So like, Enix never like developed them. So but if you say Enix, you're gonna think Dragon Quest. So even though Enix didn't really develop the Dragon Quest game, developer-wise, more of a publisher, but they're known for it. So I'm going to put both as a publisher and a developer. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? That's my logic. Right? Because Final Fantasy, not all Final Fantasy is developed by Square. Maybe in the earlier ones, but later on, hell no, for sure. So, but yeah, Dragon Quest, I think, went from Chunsoft to level 5 and then led to somebody else. But yeah, I mean, like, just think about, well, now you can look back, but like when the games were released, they wasn't really released in America. Like Trials of Mana, aka Seiken Densetsu 3, was never out in America until recently, until the remake. Romancing Saga series was not out in America until recently, with the remakes and stuff. Final Fantasy 5 was never out in America back in the day until later on. And a lot of there's a lot of games that were just Japan only. Paranormasight, Mermaid's Curse, a standalone video game sequel spin-off that launched in. There's please, wait, Dark Methods, can you check to see if they have voiceovers on that? Because if they have voiceovers, I'll go right ahead and play it. But if it doesn't, this is a lot of reading. So it's a lot of reading. They've put quite a few bangers out in the last 10 years. But like, has Square or Enix came even remotely close to that? No, right? Because they've been focusing on like online content. Yeah, man. I'm so glad we grew up in those times when those golden age of video games was out. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, the amount of, I will stand on it. The amount of, what is it called? Innovation that happened, like technological advances, and like what they could have done with such limited hardware and what they brought with that, to me, is just still mind-blowing. Granted, there was a lot of trash games, in them, but yeah, if you do the ratio of how many like good and amazing games there are for a console versus the trash, like complete garbage, is, yeah, I would say there's more trash than, but still, those games that did become those legendary titles, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I know I'm biased because I grew up in that era, and that was also, it makes it that much more powerful, right? Because you grew up with it. It was brand spanking new. Like when the Super Nintendo got announced, we're like, holy shit. When N64 or PlayStation came out, holy shit. Like that was like that. It was because it's brand new. Nothing. The kids already know what those things are. They just know, oh, it's the old toys that old people play, kind of thing. But you know, it's I mean, like, come on. The Switch 2, when they got announced, people were like, was everybody jumping up and down and be like, oh my God, Switch 2, holy shit! Nah. You know, I don't know. But I'm just glad. I'm glad we grew up in those times when, like I said, Zennials or maybe Gen X, like we just grew up in like the greatest time when it comes to video games. The video game, like it resurrected in 1983 with the introduction of like Sega SG-1000, you know, Famicom and stuff like that. You know, that was the revival of the video game industry, and it's just wild to think how video games like advanced within a short period of time. Now it's like, you know, everything is 1080p or 4K. That's like graphically okay, yeah, it looks nice, but it's not like leaps, like it's not going leaps and bounds over what was, you know, previous. Like going from NES to Super Nintendo was just like mind-blowing, right? Mind-blowing difference. And then you go from a Super Nintendo to N64. Now you got the introduction of like 3D games. I don't want to say 3D because there were polygons in Super Nintendo, like Star Fox. Then you got games like Elite on the NES that utilize polygons, even on the NES. But still, like being in a fully 3D environment was mind-blowing, right? Then it's just like, even like this PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, that improvement was insane. You know, more than they're going to sell. Probably. I don't really see video game consoles being like a thing like it used to be. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about the past too much. Oh, I forgot to put the you know. There we go. Oh, we got 69 you knows.
Oh my.
We got 69 you knows. But yes, anyways, this is a good game. I like it. Yeah, I know. Physical discs. Stupid. Oh well, welcome to the age of subscriptions, my friends. That's what I think everything is going towards. Age of subscriptions. You don't get to own anything. Most people can't afford a house, so what do? They rent. Oh, you're subscribing to a house. Oops. I mean, if you think about it, isn't that what it is now? You know, most people can't afford a house, so what do? They rent. So it's kind of like subscribing to a house. Yeah, you don't own music, you just have Spotify. So it's that age. No more physical discs for games. So you're just relying on subscriptions and digital things until that service is gone. And yeah, you're subscribing to a property either way. True. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that. I still use Winamp OG. Really, Finchan? You use Winamp? Really? Because wait. This clock sound is kind of soothing for me. Oops. Whoa. So, wait. I was going to say, Finchan, what's this? What's this? What do you think I've been using? Bro, I've been using Winamp since the 90s. Dead serious. I've been using Winamp since the 90s. So for me, Winamp's like 30 years for me, you know? Not even hell yeah, I keep it OG, baby. Hell yeah, and I always keep it double-sized. A milk drop? Yeah, I remember the milk drop. That's the visualizer. Oh, dope. When I first got milk drop, that was pretty dope. I would just stare at the screen for hours, like, whoa, that is amazing. Just spent hours. It's kind of dozing off. Yeah, man. I'm all about that OG. Come on. I'm all about the OG. You know that, guys. But yes. There you go. All right. Let's go. You know, normally you've been breaking school rules just by stepping your foot in the cafe. Yeah, but we got the okay from the police officers. Dingus. I'll be hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. But we aren't lying. Go ask them. Looks like, I don't know. I want to comment something mean about his hair, but I don't know what to say. What would you say to this guy if you want to insult his hairstyle? Like, what would you say to him? Your hair looks like a what? What would you put after that? Because I don't know. I want to say something mean to this ass monkey. Make a perm joke. But I don't know what to say. What does it look like? I don't know. It looks bad. It's hideous. I just don't know what to say. Will Shatner's wig looked better first. Yeah. I mean, what is it? I don't know. My God.
It's been such a long time I didn't make you scream.
What do you mean it's such a long time? What are you talking about? Such a long time. Oh, we're back at 125 minutes. Thank you, Shin. We know it'll be okay. I had to take time to take off my headphones. You don't have your headphones on when I scream? Finchan, how dare you? What's the point of it? What's the point of watching Screamcast if you can't be... So, what did you want to ask me? Are you the killer? A cafe? I've never been to one before. How exciting. I see a little sticker up there. It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but... Oh, wait. There it is. I just saw it. Yeah. Yako, if you would. Right. We wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, a curse stone. An Okame mask. That must mean the fool's precision. You two were at the school last night. Damn, there of all places. Yako, you're one of them. You're a curse bearer. Please calm down, Mr. Aishi. Your reaction is too intense. It's kind of scaring me. Sorry about that. I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it you wanted to know about your curse stone? What would be the best way to approach this? It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot of these curse stones. Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well-versed in this matter. You're the only one that can count on Mr. Araishi. Won't you help us, please? Oh, am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to ask. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the rite of resurrection of 7 mysteries, curse stones, happening now? Oh ho, taken an interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher, starting your questioning with your subject's origin. Does that mean that...
She wants the...
Mr. Araishi, you're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then do you know if the ancient Onmyodo ritual is known as the Feast Shadows? What is that? Something from the cult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that will happen by accident. Why is it that you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. Right. That's the only thing we can choose. Well, you see, we just have such intellectual curiosity and think it could really help your research. I see. Now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about... What should I do? Then, what does the record of fates that you've been researching say about the rites of resurrection? Oh ho, I see. That's what you want to know. Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to publish this in a paper. Yeah, okay. Let me see if the voices work.
The Record of Fates was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little known Onmyoji called .V.
Seaman. Is it Seaman? Tsuchimikado. I'm going to call him Seaman.
This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Seaman Tsuchimikado? I've never heard of him.
I mean, Seaman Tsuchimikado? I've never heard of him.
I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed Onmyoji family, but spy away to practice forbidden arts in secret. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the Record of Fates.
Huh.
As brilliant as Seaman was, he was also an eccentric Weibo one.
You mean Seaman?
He delved into researching the rite of Wii Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family, Elena, and eventually found himself in Honjo in Wo.
And Edo.
The Record of Fates are the writings Seimien A recorded on the road to Edo. 4 RX.
4 RX? I see. So how he wrote... Wait.
So he wrote how to perform the rite WR.
The Rite of Resurrection makes use of a Benno at Seime's specialty, the Taizen Fukan Rituale. All means of communicating with the afterlife.
Dr. Yap.
It uses soul dregs to replicate the soul of a dead spirit.
And the girl's name is Yapiko.
Oh wow, never
and the
knew
other one's
something
Yapika.
like that existed.
Yapiko,
Yappy. The only ones who can usate are those with the ability to turn human souls, LL, into soul dregs in the first place. 4.
Oh shoot.
So the rite of resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. I4.
Then, when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is
This
performing
is
THLL ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the Record of Fatsal end there.
Fatsal. There's no more? What about the 7 mysteries for the Curse Stone?
There's nothing written about theme in the Record of Fates. The Curse Stones are separate from the Rite of Resurrection.
Oh, shoot.
Their curse is one used to enable Thne who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite.
Huh? That's similar to what Mio said, actually. Excuse me, Mr. Araishi?
Excuse me, Mr. Araishi.
What is it? MS. Curious Yuzu?
You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related samuk. What proof did you have of that?
You really know your stuff, but about that. That was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines.
Oh, jeez. Keeps taking screenshots. Oh, this is the best voice, actually. Let me see this one.
Oh, Reese, it was just nonsense, then.
Oh.
Why?
Why?
Not exactly. Rather. Lauren, it's not a complete fabrication. There is a basis for it.
And that?
Well.
Yeah, well.
Melfi. Today I suppose the harm telly be for couple reas no harm telling upal SSJ students so passionate about this topic.
SSJ? Super Saiyan?
VL Jai is something I discovered from referencing EGF Meras texts unrelated to the record of fates BO ear air. EFIIY? So, of it was just after Doc Seaman arrived in Honjo.
It's bad when there's like bright colors in here. There are records of the conflict over ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual? I call this tragedy the Honjo incident. It's been long a subject of my research, and I suspect that Honjo incident might be the very origin of 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seaman's rite of resurrection? Yes, that is how the records of fates ties everything together. To put it in chronological order, Seaman brought the rite of past resurrection to Edo. We can assume that at this point, Seaman was likely using the different name. Then in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. So that's how they're connected. Then if I'm getting this right, 7...
Simon.
No, it's Seaman. Shin, it's Seaman. Why can't it be Seaman? Thank you, Shin. I think it's Seaman, not Sayman. And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become more confident.
Sure, Seaman.
That was close. That was close. I did, I was... That one didn't get me. I think it was too close together, Shin. No, I can't say that. I can't say it's too close. Because there were double... What was it when we were playing Silent Hill 2? We had...
Seaman.
Whew. Oh, Immortal Snowball, thank you. You didn't get me this time. Don't worry, the volume is up too. All right, I'll raise the volume a little bit. Okay, thank you guys.
I've become even more confident in my theory. Why isn't the controller working?
Oh, here we go.
You are. Yes, the reason for it being the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etched into those who received the curse stones. Resentful memories? Yaku, if you were really a curse bearer, then when you obtained your curse stone, you would have had resentful memory imprinted in your mind. I did. Exactly. Those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident by semen. Broadly speaking, they involve dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment in semen. The 9 victims became the 9 curses echoes, which over time come to the spoken of the 7 mysteries of semen. Of the just putting of semen at the end of every sentence. Thus, gathering the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting together by penis. A semen. Semen. Sorry. I was trying to say semen. I said penis. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident by semen. Huh? That's why you must tell me about your resentful memory of your fool's procession, Yako. Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need to get all the information we can get. Okay, Mr. Araishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's procession. Excellent. So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yaguro tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one often. And that's not what that one then. It's not that one. What do you mean? Jesus Christ. You guys got me on that one. Dark Method 6 for gifting us up to Immortal Snowball. Immortal Snowball, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome to the Dai-chan. Welcome back. This is your badge. Wear it again. And enjoy those emotes again. And this is, I am not going to use the time today, but I will just do this for the remainder of the stream. I need to get, you guys deserve it. You guys sent a lot of love today. You guys deserve some free darkness on me. This is on me. Look, there's no timer. No timer, no darkness used. So this is for you guys for today. Not that one. What do you mean? Among the 9 victims. Jesus
All the love.
Christ.
Dai-chan love.
Not to me. I just literally went darkness. I was not expecting that. My gosh. That's me. Look, we're at almost 500 fear points. Jesus. Perfect intro. One of them is Seaman himself, or so I suspect. By the way, this is not Sayman. That's me. If you're wondering, Sayman, it's actually Seaman. Okay, we're calling it Seaman, not Sayman. Huh? Seaman was one of the victims at Honjo's incident 2, meaning an Onmyoji as powerful as him also became a curse echo? Right. It would make sense that the curse stone is tied to a curse echo like that would be special. The power of a curse stone is different based on a curse echo? Mio. Then maybe with Seaman's curse echo, we could... Yeah, maybe we'll be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. Mr. Aishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far?
I have learned a number of them. It needs to be 27 screams. Thank you, Dark Methods. Let me do that for you right now. Thank you so much. And thank you, Natsumi. This is my favorite voice playing the game so far. The Evergreen Beach. the Evergreen Beach. The foot washing mansion. The ever-burning lantern. And now the Fool's Procession makes 4. Of those, the most important are Foot Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. I don't know why. Foot Washing Mansion just sounds so funny to me. I'm just imagining a lot of feet on a mansion being washed. What are they about? First, the Foot Washing Mansion. An Onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not semen, I'm afraid. A female onmyoji who sought the right of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she always had taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by semen. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. So a female onmyoji and the rival semen was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, Evergreen Beach. This curse echoes from the craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back dead. The right of resurrection. Precisely. This man Jinkichi must have in contact with semen. If I could just collect all the memories, everything will be revealed and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is knowledge I desire. Meaning, you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers? Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives, but they might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take my measures of my own. I have a Norwegian friend. His name is spelled Simon, but it's pronounced Seaman. He has to live with the English meaning while he lives here. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, well, you can tell your friend that he was very popular on tonight's stream. Because I made sure I said Seaman. So, shout outs to Seaman. Natsumi's friend Seaman. But they might not find the other curse bearers. So, okay, I read that already. Yes, Shin. It's my thanks to you guys. Another thing. Yes. You never really finished about the trigger for all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? It has something to do with how you obtained the records of fates, right? Hmm. How did you really get a hold of records of fates? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message and the culprit behind the Nejima murders was from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Mr. Araishi, please, tell us everything you know. Look at how many ya-knows we're at, Natsumi. I'm sorry, I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the records of fate by a woman. A woman? Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice. It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript. Oh, wait. It's dark. It's dark. That means I can use the AI voice. Nice.
It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the right of resurrection held within its pages. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet.
1 month, she specified the time period.
I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, Jay ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then.
It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Why?
Hence I went public with the record of fates. Haku and occult magazines immediately jump in at the news was a financial boon for me.
Haku, as in Haku soaps.
Right, I mean, no, that's not important, just some personal business. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began.
Those are all details I have. Is there anything else you know? Very well. I told you this much. I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you. What might that be? About Siemens Records of Fate. There's sort of a continuation to it. Another document called Records of Fate Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, a section written in Siemens' own hand was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Hojo incident, Seaman lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for an event that the tragedy became its own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Hojo incident would turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul dredges. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Mr. Sakazaki? You think my information's inaccurate? If Seaman died in a Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. You really don't get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seaman possessed? Of course not. He could use the rise of Oh! You're telling me Seaman used it on himself? The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul dredge are gathered together. Then is it not possible that Seaman himself was resurrected by the rite after it took place? But he still have to collect the soul dredge, need to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died. The 8 others besides Seaman. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dredge? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. The issues at hand is that the Yin Scrolls and the Records of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Records of Fate, the Yin Scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Seaman's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the 2 documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family's line branched. Seaman had descendants? So there's someone out there related to him by blood even now? Yes, in fact, they tried to trace the line as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known omyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely that the use of manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So, basically, in the Records of Fate Yin Scroll, Seaman himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the right, yes? Ah, yes, that's right. I've been searching for all this time, but I haven't found a single lead. So if you two find out anything about the other resentful memories or Yin Scrolls, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? That's the real extent of everything I know. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. We learned a lot. So, to sum it up, I need water. Not to me. It was 100 degrees today. It's going to be 100 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be 100 degrees on Friday. Then we're going to get rain and it's going to cool off. Ay. There was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the rite of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Records of Fate Yin Scroll may have info we want, since detail how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find a yin scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle the situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads to where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it. I have a feeling it's the mastermind who awakened its curse is involved too. Right. What should we do next? So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. We've got a pretty big clue from what we're hearing from the records of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Should we go back to school then? Yeah, that's the point of contact after all. So who's ever behind the voice that gave Mr. Araishi the records of fate? That must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch them and make them spill beans. Beans! So I thought you liked something like that? Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice. But I'm also interested in the female Onmyoji who was a rival seaman. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Oh, you mean where Michio? Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yako? Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day, I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a bit. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. And that's all I was wondering about. Thanks. Excuse me, you girls over there. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who you might be? Who might you be? Sorry. I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone on the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? So you're the Inspector Tsutsumi I was talking about? Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey. You're in the driver's seat. Yako. Yes, wait, what? Just now, was I doing something? The driver's seat? The van driver? Do you think... Uh-oh. See, Yako has something, man. Oh, shit. Yako has something. That's some sort of special power or something. And she saw him in the driver's seat killing that girl. Wow. Killing Michio. God damn, dude. Sorry, Mr. Namigaki. What might be the matter? Right. I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Could you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michio's Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you will learn a few things yourself. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Yowoku Bridge. Something's rubbed me the wrong way about this. He mentioned Michio. What do we do? Well, I suppose we may as well hear what you have to say. Glad to hear it. Then we shall relocate somewhere else. Oh, shit.
So, what did you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you two to use the curse stones to bring Michio Shiraishi back from the dead. What? It's why I was pursuing the rite of resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up the curse stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is a perfect opportunity for me to ask you this. Well, I'm sorry this is all of a sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we briefly met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. While it would be great if we could bring Michio back, but we've already decided not to use the rite of resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting a soul gem for you if you gave me your curse stone. Ya know! Jesus Christ, this game really loves the ya knows, huh? We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop the curse. I see. Well, that's too bad. I suppose I have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. That's sus. That's sus, dude. Phew. I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michio back? Huh? Yako. Uh-oh. Did she go off somewhere while we were talking? Finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following or not, but leading me to a secluded place, you've got guts. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Either you hand it over or I have to take it by force. What? Why are you... No, she's here again. I don't understand. No, wait, it was an accident. Oh, it's Michio. I swear I didn't mean to. That's why I was trying to bring you back. Uh-oh. Damn, dude. You're already... Oh no, you're already too late, dude. What? What? Wait, what? Oh, it's wait, this is a performance. What the hell is happening? Wait, he used the power of his curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public, which presented tragedy. Uh-oh. And from that day on, the Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Oh. Oh, that was ending one? Oh. Interesting. So wait. So if that... Namigaki's appearance, right? Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Go to school first. We're gonna choose this. Sorry, but there's something we gotta take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at the Ryogoku Bridge if you change your mind. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. We made some good progress.
like it. I like this game. I like it. I just don't like the yappity yap. I want some more action, not the yappity yap. Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, wait, what happened to... Wait, what happened to the, Oh. What? Daikon. Man, I love my AI songs. So good. Good times.
Do you guys...
They're so catchy.
This is a very, very special one. It is the last bits I have, the bits that will make me unlock a brand new bits badge. I went back to buy bits after 6 years because I wanted to show you my support and tell you how important you are.
Aww. Thank you, Shin. Much love to you, man. Thank you so much. Where do I... Wait, hold on. Let me... Where'd the beer thing go? Here it is. You got the new bid badge, too? Oh, shit. Congrats. Where's the new bid badge? Oh, let's see the new bit badge. Oh, 200K, it's there. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Thank you, Shin. Oh, arigato. Man. You got it. It's 200. Yeah, it's 200K. Woo! God damn. 200K. That's wild, dude. First one. First one with the 200K badge. So congrats to Shin. Damn, that's freaking amazing. I never thought anybody would reach it. Well, we did. And thank you so much, Shin. I appreciate you, man. Always, always. Number one on the bit. The camera shake. Oh, wait. What do you mean? They're so catchy. Oh my god.
This is a very, very special one. It is the last...
Dang, that was crazy. How did it... I need to get a better one of these camera mounts. That's freaking amazing, dude. Thank you so much, Shin. All right, with that, let's go host up. Let's just give our boy E-Card. Let's give E-Card that raid today. Yeah, congrats to Shin. That's amazing. Thank you. My gosh. All right, let's go host up our dear friend E-Card. I'll be back tomorrow. I think we can finish this game in a couple more days. And we got some darkness time we got to use because we have what, 80 minutes or so. No, 180 minutes. So that's like 3 hours. So I'll start using them tomorrow too. So let's go host them up. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Peace. Have a good night. Oyasumi. Bye bye, King. We need King. I know, right? We do. Where is he at? We gotta get him here.